Hello, my name is Tarik, and this is my presentation of Group 4's making some extra cash, and graphing and interpreting linear functions. So if you guys didn't already know, I am a digital artist. I kind of bring it up every 5 minutes, so it would be surprising if you did not know, but I do a lot of digital art, and on occasion people ask me to draw things for them for money. Here are some pieces I've done. So I was gonna try and tie this in as well as I can with how I do commissions, and hopefully you guys can learn how to do linear functions and I explain it correctly. So a linear function has one independent variable and one dependent variable. It is always a straight line, and the formula is y equals mx plus b. There's a slightly different version out there as well though. You choose at least two input values because you have to have 2 points to make a straight line, and you have to plug the input values into the function to get the output values. So here's a table I've made. So this is kind of like a rough estimate of how I would charge for commissions. I don't actually do them because I'm really flaky and I never actually commit to it. But if I were a decent artist that could keep a schedule. So this is like hypothetically under that scenario. So for every hour, for every 2 hours, or for starting at 2 hours, I would charge $25. For 4 hours, I would charge 35. For 6, I would charge 45. So I created a linear function, like an algebraic function for this. So I just created my own formula. Ooh, let me go back. So for this formula, it would probably be y equals 5x plus 15, like a flat rate of 15. Then you multiply the x by 5. So in that hypothetical function notation, the x value would be, or the independent variable would be the b, or the $15, because that's like a flat rate. There's always going to be a minimum of $15. And then the output would be y. Okay, so when you plug this into Excel, you'll get a straight line. And you can draw a line through those points. Now, when interpreting a linear function, it's you should be able to look at any point, like if it's graph, look at any point and figure out how much the total would cost, or how much it would cost per hour for my particular commission chart that I will never actually go through with. So if we were gonna look at this, what would you assume would be something that, like, what could you interpret from a chart like this? What could you interpret from a linear function if I charge more by the hour? Like, what would be the difference in the art, hopefully, if there was a difference in something that was done, between something that costs $25 and something that costs over $125. So big thing where I'm just going to show off some art that I'm kind of proud of. At 4 to 6 hours, you probably get something very simple, like this black and white one, where it's really just line art. And then the more time I have, or any artist have, hopefully the better the quality of the art. Okay, thank you. And if you gain anything from this, I hope you learned how to do linear functions, as well as to not commission me because I'm flaky. Thank you again.